Hello everyone, Action here, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be playing as the Overmind, a machine intelligence empire, and our goal today will be again to defeat the 25 times crisis as the hardest difficulty in the game, and in order to do that we are gonna go with a brand new build with tactical algorithms. Now, our goal will be to trade our commanders with basically everyone in the galaxy, and for each commander we will get a plus 5% shield and armor penetration, meaning if we trade 20 commanders, we'll get a plus 100% bypass across all of our weapons. Now just imagine a kinetic artillery hitting your hull straight up. That sounds broken. And also the evasion and tracking are a nice little bonus to have. We are also gonna go with replicators in combination with mass produced and the machine world origin, which shall increase our pop production massively in the early game, because as you may know, a machine world starts with the malfunctioning replicator bay, and if we clear this blocker, we gain another replicator for free basically. For our other traits, we're gonna go with adaptive frames, the best trait for machines. We're also gonna go with learning algorithm. Now you may think that this could have been swapped for something like emotion emulators, which is also very good. However, we are gonna be pushing our counselors at the highest level possible because their bonuses are incredibly strong and agenda speed is something very good in today's meta. For our ruler traits, we're gonna go with Principled. Feedback Loop is also very strong, but Principled gives us 2 stability, and I think that 2 stability is a little bit better than 1 and 1 amenities. So these are the game settings. We're gonna go this time with a huge galaxy, and also with the crisis appearing 50 years earlier than the regular time, which should be 2400. Here we go. And let's begin. There we have it. And just look at the size of this galaxy. It's gigantic. I wonder if someone is on those systems very sparse between one another. So as always, we start doing a little bit of a setup. Change to isolationist for that extra unity. Closed borders, and we are gonna go with manufacturing focus, already granting us a plus 20% for our specialist output. You can see that on our capital we already have the 12 slots available for construction, but our main focus right now is to get rid of this blocker, which should increase our pop assembly by another 1. We have a very small colony nearby, the 12 Savannah World. That's not so great, but it's still very close to us at least. Now with this build, what we want to do is get the unit production as high as possible to finish 3 traditions, then grab the Synthetic Age Ascension perk, and then for our 4th tradition we go with modularity. And we already found exotic gases. Now that's a very lucky start for us, because this will enable us to get the research lab upgrade sooner than before. For our first tradition we are gonna go with expansion, so we get the extra pop and also the mechanical pop assembly speed quicker. We are almost clearing up the blocker, and our pop increased from 5.6 to a 7 production each month. One thing you can do when you have expansion is by the time you start colonizing a planet, you can switch your agenda from, let's say, finding the voice to superior colonies. So this way we get another 25% colony development speed, making our colony be established much quicker than before. Found this weird little cube hanging around this wormhole system. I hope it is not a contingency one. Now that we have picked the 2 most important perks for expansion, we can start working on the statecraft tradition. The reason for that is we want to have these propagated insights that will help us greatly improve our counselors levels. We have established our first colony in C-class Nexus and can reselect our agenda to have finding the voice. We could go with a departmental efficiency, but the unity is very useful to us in the early game. Oh no, so my admiral entered the Great Wound system and he just got obliterated. I think it was the void clouds. I didn't even have time to see what happened there. But this system is a very good one, because we can have a massive production of dark matter. And since we are gonna go with modularity, modularity needs the dark matter engines to function. We already found our dark matter source here. We found our first alien empire, and it is the Urzoshard, a xenophobic fallen empire. We cannot occupy the system, but we can colonize this planet. And in this system we found some ancient drones. Don't even trip it, man. You have no firepower to take them out. So let's just retreat you and start searching this little ghost nebula. Man, really? Did he really engage there? It died? That is the second commander that has died within a year. We got the Cyberx. That's perfect for us. That's perfect. Now as for our third tradition, we go with domination to get the multi-threaded core functions, increasing our counselor EXP gain, and also we're gonna have the autonomous AI giving us some extra influence to conquer those early systems. The finisher effect will grant us some empire size from POPs reduction. Found a curator station just nearby. That's very good, because once we have our economy stabilized, we can hire them. And what happens with a just out consciousness is when we hire the curator enclave and hire their leaders, we do not get that very not so good, to put in those terms, curator leader. What we get is just their trait in our cognitive node, which in my opinion is much better. Oh, that's interesting. So the Savannah world size 20, which was very close to us, is occupied by a pre-FTL civilization containing 9 POPs. Oh, that's why we were so isolated from the galaxy. We found another fallen empire. This one was blocking this choke point. So yeah, we have 2 fallen empires sitting one across the other. Now imagine if later on a war in heaven happens between them. At least they are not rivals for now. Our first tradition is finished, domination, and for our ascension perk we are gonna grab technological ascendancy, because we wanna roll those arc furnaces and Dyson swarms as quickly as possible, and this helps us out so much with this rare technology odds increase. Oh boy, we have a particle storm incoming. And not only does this particle storm devastate our planet, but also decreases our mechanical pop assembly speed from minus 40% to minus 60%. Now that's gonna slow us down very much if it reaches all of our 4 planets. Yeah, I really hope it just pass by this way here, but I'm not sure. As always, the cosmic storm is all over our empire, affecting all of our 4 planets. So when the storm dissipates, you are gonna have a very nice bonus of minus 40% pop assembly speed. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Another tradition is finished, and for our second ascension perk, we're gonna go with Imperial Prerogative to further decrease our empire size from planets. I was thinking between this and Grasp the Void, but in the end game we should have plenty of star bases already. Now this storm is devastating us. It literally came to our territory and stayed here. And it's probably gonna stay for another 5 years. That's what I call being lucky. It already devastated more than 20% of our planet, and it's only gonna get worse. Yeah, thank you, game. I really liked it. So we are almost finishing up the statecraft tradition, and as soon as we finish, we'll be unlocking our synthetic age ascension perk. Our economy right now is kinda good, but it could be a lot better if it weren't for this cosmic storm. I thought it only devastated 25% of our planets, but apparently no. It's sitting at 27% already. And it's gonna last for another 3 years. Yeah! Our overall production has decreased a lot because of it. So far we have produced a lot of pops. We have 110 already, which is a very good number. We have 2 colonies to colonize still, 3 planets here, and another 2 in this region, and another 2 in the middle. And for that we are producing a batch of military vessels that are being completely destroyed by this cosmic storm in order to clear up the path from the subspace anomaly. This way we can probably reach all of those systems here. Later on we'll be destroying the alien vessels in the Great Wound to have the dark matter for our dark matter engines. I'm only worried about this black hole on Helos. I have no idea where it leads, and if it leads to a hostile empire, we are in a pretty bad situation to go to war right now. So in our next video I will try to get rid of this storm and stabilize our economy, and also ascend to modularity, and this will grant us a massive power spike, and we'll also expand to have all this section here guaranteed and dominated for us. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.